All right, moms and dads and boys and girls, we're going to go over what we're going to be doing in letter H week 3 of theme 3 this week. Oh, yes, week 3. Okay, so you'll get one of these when you pick up your packets. It gives you an idea of what to do every day. I had a little extra thing because I wanted to send home the green Play-Doh that the kids made. This is something they can do anytime until their Play-Doh wears out. I'm giving you some popsicle sticks and a little star. This is a STEM activity that they can do, which teaches them a little bit about engineering. Let them try to figure out ways and different ways to make their Play-Doh and their sticks and their star into a Christmas tree. I think I also threw in some little pom-poms too, so they can make little ornaments on their tree. But this is a fun thing they can do over and over again if they save the Play-Doh and the sticks and everything. All right? And then let's see, for Monday we have the normal letter H trace. And you guys have done this tracing thing with other letters. Also your name sheets for Monday. And then also for Monday we have a math mat, which you can keep. This is not homework or anything like that, but this is something that you can take little animals and move them around. Let me show you. You can take cubes or animals, and you're going to try to have the kids figure out what is the shortest way for the dog to get to his doghouse, okay? So could he go this way, and if he's going to go from square to square to square? Could he go diagonal and go like this to get to a square a little bit quicker? So let them figure it out, but give them some idea, give them a couple samples and let them try to do it, okay? This is just another way for them to think through a problem. And it talks about which way is shorter, all right? For Tuesday, this is a cutting activity, actually. You're going to be using, and I don't normally do 2 math mats in 1 week, but I didn't have time to print out the math mats before this week, so and I had to get special paper for that because I like to use the cardboard paper so you can keep it. All right, so this one you're going to cut up, and you're going to continue and duplicate patterns that are on this part of the math mat, okay? For example, the boy is crouching, standing, crouching, standing. Clapping hands, stomping feet, clapping hands, stomping feet. These are all patterns. Whenever I do music with the kids in the classroom, part of what I'm doing is teaching them patterns, because patterns are in words, in letters, in books, and it's just a very important part of teaching them how to read and how to form patterns so that they can eventually learn how to spell and hear different sounds and words and that sort of thing. So it's just a music is an extraordinary way for them to learn speech and for them to eventually learn how to read and remember words and patterns, and that's what these are. So you can see here, for example, I cut this one just to give you an idea. So here the kids, once they're cut up, and you can help them. The younger kids I know are not going to be able to do this as well. Older kids, the older children in the morning class, yeah, they should be able to handle cutting it. So crouching, standing, crouching, standing, crouching, standing. There you go. Okay, so that's a fairly easy one. You may have to help them set it up though. Alrighty. All right, then also for Tuesday, we've got circling the pictures that start with H. And you can see there's a heart, a goat from last week, G from last week, house, hippo, hand, hat. There you go. It gives you some ideas. Plus, let them say all the words that are in there so they can learn the different beginning sounds for other letters too. And then this is a syllables worksheet, and basically you're just going to have the kids, and again, this is patterns, you're going to have the kids clap out the pattern. So what word do these make? Jacket. And they would pause and read it. Jacket. That's 2 syllables. Okay? This is also for this week. That is for Wednesday. Okay? And they're going to sew a stocking. Okay? You could use this for hanging up in the house. You'll need glue for this one, and just basically the string, and they can decorate this if you have any glitter or anything. But once they've sewn it, then I'll show you what they do with the cotton balls, okay? So you're going to just start up here at the top. You're going to want to tie it off like this so they don't keep pulling it through and through and through again, because that's usually what happens, because we do this in class with the kids and it can get tedious. So, and there's a staple in there to keep it from coming apart. Once they finish sewing it, then you can remove that staple. Just take it out from the back, okay? All right. So they're just going to make whatever patterns. I've had kids make very intricate patterns with their sewing. They could sew just a general slip stitch like this. They could go under and through like this. This is, I believe this one's called a blanket stitch. I've seen, sometimes they come up with the most amazing patterns for when they're sewing. So whatever pattern works for them is fine. So when they get all the way, oh, and there's two, it looks like there's two staples. So when they get all the way around to the top, you'll just do the same thing you did here and tie it off. And then at the top of this, you're going to get your glue, and they're going to make their little fluffy top, white top of the stocking. And there's 3 cotton balls should be plenty, and they can fluff it up as much as they want, okay? And then if you want to write if they want them to write their names on it, they can get some like white crayons or any kind of white crayon or something like that to do that. But see, so then you can just fluff it up and make a little stocking. All right. Then for Wednesday, we also have a pattern sheet. So what they're going to do is they're going to use 2 colors to make an A-B pattern. A-B patterns are the beginnings of learning how to do different words. Like A-B pattern would be at, like A-T. So this is part of reading. So that's why this is important, okay? So they can color this one pink and this one purple. Pink, purple, pink. So we could do blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. But that's what an A-B pattern is. All right. So there's different types of vehicles in here. Have your child just take, and this is an easy one, have them circle anything that they've been in. Like if they've never been in an airplane, they wouldn't circle that. If they've never been in a helicopter, don't circle that. But if they've been in a car or a boat or a bicycle or a bus, have them circle those. That's a pretty quick one. And if they want to color it, they can too. It's up to them. All right, Thursday. So we're talking about community helpers and community workers, and obviously our healthcare workers are very important in our lives right now. So the kids made a doctor bag for letter H for health, for hospital, for a lot of other reasons. And basically the kids have a doctor's bag that they can tape this little baggie. You'll find it in the kit. Alright, and they can just tape it in there, glue it in there, staple it in there like that. And then you're going to have them pull out the things that are inside and count them to make sure that they're ready for going on their doctor's visits, okay? This is a counting activity. Normally the kids would do this in class and I would give them like a basket of each supply and we'd pass it around and they'd count together as a group. But obviously we can't do that right now. So you should find, because every good doctor has a sticker, you should find 1 sticker and 2 gloves, 1, 2, 3 bandages, 1, 2, 3. And I usually have a chart up in the room for this and stuff. And the 1, 2, 3, 4 Q-tips. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cotton balls. Which, if they want to use it when they make their Santa face next week, they can, or they can just leave it in the bag. So that's the doctor's bag for Thursday. Okay. Also on Thursday, they're going to do their action words. So basically they're just going to tell you which picture shows somebody riding a bicycle. It's a pretty easy one. We would normally do this with picture cards or something in the classroom, all right? And then who can drive it. So this one's pretty easy too. Basically they're just going to take and draw a line. Let me see if I've got something to draw a line with. Okay, so there's a police officer. So which one of these vehicles would a police officer ride? Would he drive a dump truck, a bus, or a police car? And then they're going to draw a line. Okay, so it's very easy. Friday is review, beginning sounds review. We're going to go all the way through F on this one. So you can have the kids tell you what, so that's a bell. So what sound do you hear at the beginning of the word bell? B, 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 bell, B. So you'll point to that. Some of them will know that letter, some of them won't, but that's okay. They're here to learn. And so that's what you're going to do in each box. And all of these can be colored or not be colored. It's fine with me. I don't care. And then this is called counting with 10 frames. So they're going to count the dots. They can color in the dots that they count. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're going to, if they know what the 6 is, most of them can count, but a lot of them don't recognize, a lot of the younger ones don't recognize their number yet. So you can show them which one that is if you need to, okay? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're going to circle the 5. They're going to be doing a lot with 10 frames when they get to kindergarten and above. All right. Then last but not least, our Friday journals. And I'll do a demo on the Friday journals and what to do with them on Friday when I send out my letter review for the circle maps and stuff, okay? And that pretty much covers the week. And again, you'll get a brown bag tomorrow when you come, or today, excuse me, when you come pick up. And it'll have the supplies you need for the STEM activity, okay? They'd already used the Play-Doh in class, so they each have the Play-Doh they were using in class with their name on it. And then don't forget, today is a parent present day. The kids are going to come in for a few minutes to make their presents. If for some reason you can't make it today, that's fine. Let me know, text me, and I'll be in class every day for at least most of the day. So just text me at the Google Voice number or message me on Parent Square, and I can make arrangements for you to come in and do their parent present later on in the week if there's a problem with Monday. No, it's not an issue. All right? And that's pretty much it, folks. So I'll see you at pickup time. Bye.